Hi everybody, I'm Steve Schaeber from MACS. The following video was made in February 2022 during an open house event at MACS Air in Tampa, Florida. MACS Air is a longtime MACS member, and in fact the owner, Caroline, has volunteered on our MACS Board of Directors for a number of years. During the open house, one of the employees, Buddy Ward, performed a demonstration on how to repair AC lines and hoses using a brazing method, both on steel and aluminum lines and ferrules, and also how to use several different crimping tools. This particular video focuses on steel brazing, which compared to aluminum is somewhat easier. Now, it took me a few minutes to get the cameras in the right position, so please pardon the squeaky noises and quick moves while I got things situated and followed Buddy around the shop. Because at the end of this video, I think you'll agree, it was quite an interesting and informative demonstration. If you like this video, please give a thumbs up below, and also please subscribe to our MACS YouTube channel. And now I present to you steel AC line brazing with Buddy at MACS Air.
First thing you got to do obviously is cut the old hose away. Now, the next thing you do is the most important thing. If any of you guys braze, if you guys weld, the biggest thing is you got to get it clean. Because if you don't get it clean, it is a little Now, who all mechanics? Who all techs in the field or techs working or whatever? You guys braze it all? I mean, you guys use torches and braze and do whatever. So you know, like, I'm not going to get real in depth as far as how a torch works. Because you all know that. Well, we use a flux coated brazing rod, which everybody sees for this. If you have a Schrader valve, a port with a Schrader valve, you got to remove it, because if you don't, that rubber O-ring is going to melt and you're never going to get it out of there. It's also good to take the O-ring off, that way it doesn't melt.
Before you split the fitting into the low and high side on a house unit, you got to take them O-rings out. Those Schraders, or you'll melt them.
Oh, you melt them, exactly. You take the O-ring off. If you don't take the O-ring off, you may not figure out what size it is to put it back on. Okay? Sometimes you'll get an oddball, like this one's really odd, it's really long, and it just will not sit in here. Okay? We have yet to find a die or anything to be able to really hold it good. So a lot of times you're better off just putting it in the vise and setting it down here like this and then reaching out and doing it. Because a lot of times you just cannot find a good way to hold it, all right? Again, I'm not going to go crazy on the torches because I figure you guys probably know how a torch works. I like a feather, just a little feather tip. You try to get the base hot first.
Is that flux rod?
It is a flux covered rod, yes.
Is there silver in that alloy, or is it just ferrous metal?
No, it's silver.
It's plain old brazing rod.
You find these anywhere. Anybody and everybody sells these brazing rods, but yeah. All right, once you see it start to glow just a little bit, get your rod up there. And get it to flowing. Now, here's the dilemma. If you see it, it's starting to tilt a little bit on me, okay? Because it's hot, the thing is swollen, it's starting. So what you want to do is, as it's starting to heal, you just hold it up, take the flame away. It'll be nice and straight then. Let it solid. It gets cooler and it solids up and it holds it in place. You come back on this side. You can't always grab it like that, so you always want to have a pair of pliers that you can grab it with. All right. It's that easy. Now, typically you let it set for a few minutes, okay? Just because you don't want, if you put it in the water too fast, if you cool it off too fast, you don't get fluid. So you let it sit there for a few minutes.
How do you make it seal? How do you make it seal?
What's that?
How do you make it seal?
Well, it's still, you can look at it when you're welding it, and I'll show you. But when you're welding it, you can see the hole or whatever it is, and you go all the way around and just fill it back up. A lot of times I'll do it twice around it. That way the flexibility goes back down inside and then forms at the top.
Once you notice the sound.
A lot of times you can just grab it up here. I ain't gonna do that because it's safety issues.
Not taking a chance today.
Well, we're gonna do safety issues. All right. I'll give you right back. All I'm doing is dumping the water. All right, so now you've got, it's on there, but it's ugly. It's got flux all around it. It's black from both sides. So you just hit it on the, we do have bead blast without vacuum. You can use it, clean it up. You want to make sure this is dry, or the beads don't get in there. A lot of times I got guys waiting. They don't want to wait for 10 or 15 or 20 minutes for me to bead blast it. So the biggest thing is you want to knock the flux off and look at it to make sure that the well's home. So now I don't know if y'all can see it, but it's on there. It's soldered all the way around. It's good and solid. Okay. If you want, while he's doing that, I'll show you something a little different. Because this is a short bend, and this is what I was saying about before. If you put it in the vise and you put that thing on there, it's going to do this every time. And this is probably the most important thing you're going to do, is getting it good and clean. Because even though, if there's any junk in it, it just is not going to feel. Okay. Now this is going to be, I'm doing this for y'all, so I don't know what I'm going to end up doing. But, probably, you can just, if you could put it in a vise or something, and hold it even just like that. Now, yeah, that ain't gonna work either. That's what I said, I'm doing it with y'all, until you get it on there. Alright, we're just gonna leave it like that right there. Okay. Now, again, where the way it's been, it's in the right, that short 90. If you try to put the ferrule in the vise and brace it on, as soon as it gets least into it, it's just gonna fall off. It's just, you can't do it. So, you gotta find another way to do it. torch just for me, for you guys, sometimes you do hotter, sometimes you don't. I try to just get it to where it's just, you see how it's fluffy? You just get rid of the fluff. It's just flowing, okay? And then again, they call it a feather tip. So just like that, just a little tip, that's perfect. And all you want to do is you want to touch the tip of the feather. You don't want to get all down in it like this, it gets too hot. If you touch just the tip of the feather to the metal, it works so much better, which is the way it's supposed to be. Once you see it starting to glow,
Yeah, I was gonna say this is like it's really delicate.
you've not seen anything till we do aluminum. Aluminum's totally different. There's a fine line between hot enough and melt.
Yeah.
All right, and this gets kind of tricky because you got to get around and do whatever. The biggest thing is, don't worry about putting too much on it.
Too much is not bad.
Too much is not bad. If it's ugly, it holds. Most of the time, you're not going to see it where it's at anyway. I mean, you try to make it look good, especially like if it's a guy with street rod or something like that that's going to look nice on a low car. You could do all that. You could dress it up, put it in the bead blaster, make it look all pretty. You know, most of these guys are sitting in here waiting on us because they need to get back on the road. It's trucks. And they don't give a care what it looks like. They want to get out there now and get it fixed. Okay. Again, you just let it set for a few minutes. And like I said, if anybody else has, I will pay you if you could come, if you got a way to hold these things better than this. I've never found anything yet.
Question for you, buddy.
Sure.
I know you're using brass, but you gotta have the oxygen settlement.
Right.
What about silver solder?
What about silver solder? You could. We use silver solder for brass to steel. If we're going to I don't have anything here to show you, but like we make adapters and whatnot. And a lot of times, if you're going to take a brass fitting and add it to steel, then you need silver.
Okay.
Okay.
We would use
Copper?
silver on that, but we didn't need, because acetylene and compressed air.
Right.
Or propane torch.
Yeah, you could do that. I just took, this has been so much
Yeah.
better for us. You know?
Well, I know,
Yeah.
but a lot of people don't have this setup with the oxygen and the acetylene.
Right. But I mean, even if you're doing it in the field, you guys have got the little tanks, right? You got the little setup tanks?
For us?
Dude, yeah.
No, I got them all from small tanks to big tanks.
Right. But I mean, on the trucks, most of the service trucks now have all that stuff that they can just. Sorry.
Yeah.
And this is so much easier with the flux already built in and whatnot. Some of that
Right,
stuff that
right,
you're doing, you have to
right.
put
Well,
flux
there's
on it.
certainly 95.5,
and then
you
the
get the
flux,
titanium
yeah,
flux and all
this
that
is
kind
the
of
flux
stuff.
ready to go. Boom.
But that's 4 years.
Well, yeah, because you're over there. Yeah. You want to follow me? Yep.
We did burn the building.
Somebody reach down there and pick that cat.
It's hard to
Here's the tip.
suck in the flame.
When you're cooling these off, if you don't cool the inside of this off, one of the first mistakes I made, if you don't get water back inside here, even if it's on the outside touch, this is still hot back inside here. So you just put a little bit of water in, you don't have to go crazy, just a little bit of water, pour it back out. Now you're going to blow it all out anyway before you, I'm not here, but typically you blow it all out with there before you crimp it. And then you hope the guy should be pouring, look at vacuum, you get all the excess. I never out. But yeah, you blow it out with there and it's all. But if you don't get it down there to cook the hose.
That's actually a great tip.
Yeah, one of the things I was telling him out there, when you go to cool it off, the easiest thing to do is have a bucket of water and stick it down in, okay? Because you get the water out. If you're running water and you pour it on top, be sure to get the water down inside. Because the ferrule, the stem of the ferrule will get extremely hot, and even though this is cool up in here, this will melt the hose when you go to put it on. So be sure that when you cool it off, if you put it in a bucket or you run water through it or do whatever you're doing, that the stem and back inside is cool. on there, you know, a little kooky on camera doing it, but you get the gist. It's nice and clean. The biggest thing, one of the reasons you want to clean the flux off is you want to look down in there and make sure there are no hooks. You know, if there's holes, then you got to go back and do it again. Sometimes you get it too hot. Sometimes it just, you didn't make it all the way around. If you get it too hot, it bubbles. And then when you pull it off, the bubbles turn into holes. So you got to make sure that there are no holes so you clean it all up and make it look at it. Okay? That comes the fun part. I did not mark this because this is not really a hose. This was just fittings that we use. All right. For us, this is our crimper that we use day in and day out. This is not something you're going to drag around on a truck and use in the field. This is something we make hoses 8 or 10 times a day in here during the summertime, you know, in a bunch. Okay, this is without a doubt the easiest thing you're ever going to see. Take the hose, you slide it up on, you push it on there. If you look, there is a hole on the side of the ferrules. Okay, you want to be sure that the hose has cleared that hole. You want to be able to look in that hole and see the hose in there. Okay. Crimper comes off, it's all two-piece. You put it in. Big deal, big deal. You want to make sure when you get this on here that this latch is good and secure. If you don't, you can look up and you will see the rest of your crimper going through the ceiling. It's got that much power. So you have to be sure that that's on there. Never, ever, when you're crimping, lean over and look. Okay? What you want to do is you want to use, now the newer crimpers, this is an old thing. This thing's been around since 93 or 4. But we've done thousands of hoses on it and it still works, so there's no reason to replace it. The new ones have a little piece of metal on there. It lines up the thing where it gets it right dead center. Once you've done it a few times, you'll figure out where to look at it here, and you'll figure where the center line is. Okay? Again, don't ever lean over the thing while you're doing it. That's crisp. It's done. You're not going to get any easier than that. Now, you could the ATCO has a guide for the measurement of the things you can use with mic and check and make sure. You can look at it. It's literally, guys, I've done this, I can't tell you how many times. You can look at it and tell. You can tell if it's not. You should be able to see the hose protruding through that little hole. And that's the first sign. If it's not, then it's not crimped. But if you look at it, 99% of the times, if it's going to be right. Okay. Oh, y'all passing it around. Who's got it? Who got my other food? Behind the door. Oh, okay, cool. Good thing I ain't blind. Okay, once again, just slide it in there. Push that back down. Boom. Now, this thing, when it's brand new, it's got a little ball and spring in here. It's like snap. It's done. It's not. It's like me. It's not new. Slide this back in there. You look at it. Make sure that the hose is in the hole. And you can look at the sides. You can tell there should be a little bit of the ferrule protruding from either side. Okay, so you know that it's about right dead center. Make sure that's on there real good. Listen, when we made the handle, there was just a little short handle, but you know, that's simple. You guys want to look at that? You know, if you want to patch it around, whatever, look at it. All right. Anybody got any questions?
How many times you shop can you do it?
Everybody.
Everybody?
Well,
5, 6?
Well, we've got 2 techs right now. We'll have a third come first week. They can all do it. I typically in the summertime they don't have time, so a lot of nights I stay late and do the hoses for guys. You know, we tell everybody typically if you get it in before noontime, I'd probably have it back for you in the afternoon. If you get it afternoon after lunch, you're probably not going to get it back until tomorrow morning.
How come you didn't do that when I was there?
Because I didn't want to hang around you that long. Because you did it.
Show us how to do aluminum?
Oh, who said that? Oh, yeah. No, actually, you're going to show us how to do aluminum. He fancies himself the aluminum god, folks. It's Steve Miller.
Hi everybody, thanks for visiting our MACS YouTube channel. If you like this video, please subscribe. We have many other videos you might enjoy. You can also find great content on our website, www.maxmobileairclimate.org, where I invite you to join MACS as a member to help support the quality, professional, mobile AC information and training that you've come to expect from MACS through programs like these. I'm Steve Schaeber, and we'll see you next time.